Welcome, folks. Welcome to my corner of YouTube. This is my channel, Divine Hippie 2222. My name is Stephanie, and this morning for our focus card of the day video, the Nine of Pentacles was pulled. So, folks, the message that God and the universe have for us through this card. The previous efforts we have put into pursuing our spiritual path are paying off, leaving us full of confidence. We have gained great insight and wisdom from our journey so far. Everything, anything and everything we need and want, we already have in abundance. Remember to thank the universe, God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, our Creator, Source, Mother Earth, and those that helped us along the way by paying it forward. So today is a day of gratitude, appreciation. Thank anyone and everyone we come into contact with. So thank you, folks. Thank you. Thank you. I've learned so much. I've learned so much from each and every single one of the experiences I've been through. And thank you for accepting me as I am. Thank you. That means a lot. Acceptance. I really do appreciate it. So we have a plethora of abundance today, folks. And remember the cycle of giving and receiving. We're receiving, we're on the receiving end of this cycle. So we continue by giving our gratitude, by sharing our appreciation. So thank you to my friends. Thank you to my family. Thank you to me, because I have put in the work. I have put in the effort into pursuing my spiritual path, which has paid off and giving me confidence. So I'm grateful for myself. I'm also grateful for God and for Jesus, for gifting me with the Holy Spirit, for gifting me with the lessons, for gifting me with the wisdom, with the insight, with the guidance. Where does that come from, folks? Our higher power, our Creator. So I'm truly grateful for my Creator. I'm grateful for the gifts I was given at birth. I'm grateful that I know how to use my ears. Sometimes. In all fairness, sometimes. But I am no buts. However, I'm truly grateful. I'm grateful for each and every single opportunity that I have encountered in my life, because it has made me stronger, made me wiser, made me a more compassionate and a more understanding individual. So thank you. I learn lessons, and then I grow and I develop and I mature from those lessons. So thank you. Then, and we are being blessed with abundance today, folks. The Oracle card that came out, Immortal Treasures. We carry within us precious immortal treasures, beloved. They exist beyond life and death, belonging to the celestial, heavenly realms of the divine presence within us. Kuan Yin now guides us to honor these treasures, the gifts of our soul, which include the ability that we have to transmit healing. Honor ourselves as a healer, beloved, whether formally or informally. Our soul brings a special healing light to humanity. We have divine support in our role as a healer, in whatever way, usual or highly unusual, that this is unfolding for us now. So, I was a little confused by this card. I understand I am a healer. I understand there are different healing techniques that I am capable of utilizing. However, according to my guidance, some techniques I'm being asked to put a pause on some techniques. Okay, so now let's get into this. So that had me perplexed a little bit. I was like, okay, this doesn't make sense. The few techniques that I'm aware of, some of them I'm being asked to put on the shelf temporarily. Well, this makes a little more sense. Education, inspiration, simplicity. Okay, let me continue with that follow through of thought. Folks, we are learning. That's why some of our techniques are, the word that comes to mind is allowed, but I don't like that word. No. So we're being asked to consider putting some of our healing techniques on the back burner temporarily. You know why? Because we are learning a new healing technique. So we are being asked to do something that brings us inspiration. Paint, draw, write poetry. Poetry doesn't really speak to me. I mean, I'm just being honest. But it does speak to others. And it popped into my head. So I needed to honor that suggestion. I apologize. I ask you for your forgiveness for my editorial comment. I apologize. However this resonates for us, folks. Inspiration. I'm stuck on that one. I'm perplexed. We have divine support in our role as a healer in whatever way, usual or highly unusual. So what I'm getting is we are learning a unique, an individual healing technique today, folks. Keep it simple. Keep our inspiration, our inspirational activity simple. So we're being asked to conserve energy. Keeping it simple. Inspiration. Because look at this card. So the angel packed up her easel and she packed up, the canvas, and then that means she packed up paints or, colors, utensils, things of that nature, right? And then took it somewhere. Well, that takes a lot of energy. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of planning. Keep it simple, folks. Our inspirational activity. Keep it simple. Because we're learning. We're on a new level. We are commencing a new cycle. That was the message from just a few days ago. We've already mastered the previous level. We have all the energy that we need and want in abundance to go about our day, as well as to learn. Practice. Practicing 11:11. That's it. Practicing our new technique, our new healing technique. It will have something to do with our inspirational activity. And just keep it simple, folks, because we are being taught to be more efficient with our energy usage, with our energy output. See, this is how I felt when I was originally pulling these cards. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. If I'm being asked to put some of my healing techniques on the back burner, this doesn't, head turned kind of down. I was like, this doesn't make any sense. But then I really started thinking about it. And with the education card coming out, great insight and wisdom from our journey. We're being taught a new technique in healing, a unique one, usual or highly unusual. So maybe it is a normal, I don't like that word. What's normal? Like seriously, what's normal? And then the other word that comes to mind is acceptable, but that's along the lines of allowing, like we need permission. A technique that's more aware by the majority of the metaphysical population, a healing. So we are in training as healers, and we are learning a new technique, whether it is well known by the metaphysical community or whether it is unusual, unique, less known by the metaphysical community, by the healing community. That's beautiful, folks. Creating. Ooh, I just got goosebumps on the back of my head after I got finished scratching. Ooh. I'm feeling the tingles just like grow and expand slowly on my scalp. Ooh, that's kind of a cool feeling. Oh. So, where was I going with that thought? It's like our inspirational activity will unlock our insight for this healing technique. And then remember to give thanks to our Creator, to our ancestors, to our guides, for the guidance, for the wisdom, for the knowledge. And keep it simple. Because again, we are learning to be more efficient with our energy output. And if we're practicing this technique, we're going to be expending more energy during practice, right? So keep it simple, folks. This inspirational act, whatever unlocks, whatever opens up. See, artwork, music, writing, meditation. But what I'm getting is be outside. Be outside while the sun is up. And just keep it simple, folks. Keep it simple. Seriously. We will receive the insight and the wisdom to lead us to this new healing technique, whether it's usual or highly unusual. So our inspirational activity is recommended, is requested that it be outside. And I think that's the only request. Keep it simple. Share our gratitude. We are supported. Kuan Yin now guides us to honor these treasures, the gifts of our soul, which include the ability that we have to transmit healing. While we are doing our inspirational activity, I think it's subconsciously. We're vessels. We're transistors. So being in this vibrational alignment of our creative activity, boom, we transmit healing. Touchless. Contactless healing. Keep it simple. Honor ourselves as a healer, beloved, whether formally or informally. Our soul brings a special healing light to humanity. We have divine support in our role as a healer in whatever way, usual or highly unusual. And this is unfolding for us now, folks. Holy cow. Holy cow. We can heal outside of the scope of physical contact. mean, I've heard of it, 1959 on the clock when I said that. I've heard of it. I've just never tried it myself. Something about aligning, matching our vibration to this creative activity is a healing frequency. Interesting. We're vessels, we're transistors. So lining up to this healing frequency, being taught how to heal outside of the scope of physical contact. Whether usual or highly unusual. I am unsure if that is usual or highly unusual, 2112. So I would be interested. I mean, I know that it's possible because on TikTok, I see a lot of Reiki healers and a lot of energy healers, and the things they do, the things they perform over a video, contactless healing. That's pretty awesome, folks. 2143, 1, 2, 3, 4, different order. That's awesome. All right, folks. Our creative, inspirational activity, whether it's photographs, like taking pictures, journaling, poetry, artwork. It could be, here's something for me, planting. Like buy a plant and change the pot that it's in. Like get a bigger pot and then put our hands in the soil. Because this whole time I was sitting there trying to figure out what brings me inspiration. I mean, dancing, music, but I say those things all the time. So I was confounded. I was like, what does bring me inspiration? I like plants. Putting our hands in the dirt also grounds us physically. As we are learning zero contact healing. Ooh, that's beautiful, folks. Great insight and wisdom. All right, folks. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.